What's the deal, people? What's the deal? This is your boy Big K Solo. What's up, man? Yes, I haven't done a little short video like this in a long time, but that's okay because we're gonna do this like it never been done before. You heard? So anyway, I want to name you five crazy things I seen in prison. One of the five craziest things I seen in prison. I seen a lot more other things, but these are the five things that I will never ever forget in prison. Number one, working in prison. I used to be a suicide aid, a suicide. A suicide is a person who works in the island, who works in Rikers Island, and works in the dorms or modules or whatever you want to call it. My job is to make sure new recessions, I'm talking about new jacks, guys that just come in from the streets, who comes to Rikers Island, and some of these guys are not mentally fit. Some of these guys come with personal problems. Some of these guys comes on drugs and never been, never went through the withdrawal the way they go through withdrawals in jail. So I seen this one dude one time. This is no lie. This dude was trying to sniff Ajax because he was kicking so bad. He wanted that dope so bad that this dude started sniffing Ajax. I swear to everything I love. I found this dude, me and my man Capone, we found this dude at 7 o'clock in the morning in his cell, bleeding out his nose. This was a C95, if I remember, it was 1992. No, 1991. I found this kid, Puerto Rican dude, and if I remember his name right, his name was Jose. This dude was an OG. He was like in his 50s. But this dude was leaking out his nose, bro. I'm talking about leaking, bro. We don't know how much Ajax this dude sniffed, but what they say in the clinic that he sniffed a lot. Did he die? I don't know. I never seen this guy again in my life. I don't know what happened to him, but I do know it was a mess. It was really a mess. When me and my man picked him up, this dude's body was like dead. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if this guy made it or I don't know what happened to him. But it's known that he sniffed a lot of Ajax. Number two, one of the craziest things I've seen in the island. This was in my first bid, 1985. When I was in C76, I saw these it was 4 or 5 black 5%ers robbing one of their own 5%ers for his gold teeth. The dude had a gold teeth, just one gold teeth, and it was a gold teeth. It was not no cap. It was none of that shit. This was a gold teeth, and they try to take it out of his mouth using a ID clip. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with an ID clip, those are the IDs that they give you in Rikers Island. It's metal, and you clip it onto your chest. It comes with an ID with your picture in the whole 9 yards. And the thing how you clip it, and when you clip it, it's a metal little piece, and it's like a little mouth. You squeeze it down and it opens up, and you clip your shirt with it. You know what I'm saying? You clip the ID on your shirt. These dudes try to literally take his tooth out by taking the clip and putting it right here between his gums and pulling it out and pulling it out. I'm serious. I did not get into that because, you see, I was one of those dudes, man, that will pop for those that can't take care of themselves. That was one of those dudes, bro. So if you want to call me, hold up, man, my bracelet. If you want to call me motherfucking Robin Hood, you could do that. But yeah, that's how I was back in the days. But I never. And do I regret for not looking out for this dude? No, I don't regret for not looking out for this dude because this dude, like I said, he was a 5%er. And plus, 2 days before that happening, he was fucking with this old black dude. He was fucking with him. He tried to rob the man and everything. I don't know if he robbed him or what. But it's like what they say. Be careful what you play with. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's why I did not get in for homie. You feeling me? That's why I let it be like I let it be. Did they take his tooth? I believe they did. No question about that. I believe they did. The next morning, The five percenters that took this man's tooth, they got packed up. So that means homeboy snitched. No question about that. Now, did they take his tooth once again? I don't know. Did they? I believe so. All right, this is your boy K Solo. Another thing, that's number 2. Number 3, this is one of the nastiest things I've seen in Rikers Island. And this was, once again, working as a suicide. You feeling me? I've explained to you guys what's a suicide. So, one day we had a Muslim dude. His name, I don't know his name, but we do call him Aki. Aki was kind of messed up in his head. This was in 2 Upper, C95. Once again, I was a suicide at that day. This nigga Aki was going through his thing. Aki was a chain smoker. This man used to love to smoke cigarettes back to back to back. I mean, he used to turn a cigarette off and turn on another one. Turn that one, finish that cigarette and light up another one. This man used to smoke, if he could have, he would have smoked at least 3 to 4 packs a day, no question about that. So this dude one day did not have cigarettes. Nobody wanted to give him a cigarette because he was out of control. I'm literally out of control. I used to go to 2 Upper to work as a suicide, as a SPA, what you want to call it. And the first thing he used to say, yo, Junebug. I used to him, and he was in 31 cell. 31 cell, 2 Upper. And let me tell you, that 31 cell at 2 Upper, since I was working as a suicide in C95, I witnessed 4 people dying in that cell. 4 people dying in that cell. For me, that cell was haunted. Now, once again, this dude, I walk in, and the first thing I hear is him calling my name, Junebug. Can I get a cigarette? I swear to God, that was his thing. Junebug, can I get a cigarette? So, I used to give it to him, but that day, the police, the popo said, yo, Rivera, don't give him no cigarettes. This dude is out of control. Yes, I am taking a leak. This dude, the CEO was like, yo, Rivera, don't give him no cigarettes. He's out of control, blah, 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 blah. All right, I let it rock. I didn't say nothing. I didn't give him no cigarette. I should have given him a cigarette, because what happened? It was nasty. What this dude did, he took a shit on himself. It's no bullshit. He took a shit on himself. And this must have been more than one shit. It had to be. It had to be, because there was so much shit in that cell, I couldn't believe it. This dude covered his whole body with his own feces, bro. I'm talking about from face down to his toes, man. This dude, his whole body was covered with shit. His cell, his bed, his locker, his sink. The cell that opens up, it was it was a giant latrine, bro. A metal latrine. You couldn't tell who the hell was this dude unless you knew his voice, unless you knew the way he walked and talked. If you didn't know this dude, the way he walked and talked, you would never recognize this dude, bro. Because this dude was masked down with shit. No question, and it was nasty. Thank God I was not the house gang in that house to clean that mess. And if I was the house gang, I would have never cleaned that mess. Trust me. Boom, that's number 3. Number 4. This one is kind of crazy. This was the first gay dude. We used to call him Freddy Krueger. This was the first gay dude who I seen get busy and blow up. I'm talking about, he blew up this dude named Shabash, 5%er. Shabash got sliced about 4 to 5 times by little Freddy Krueger, a punk, a gay dude. And Freddy did not weigh no more than 125 pounds, bro. And if he did, he had to be wet, because this dude was thin. This dude, you would never ever expect this man to get busy the way he got busy with Shabash. Shabash was like about 180 pounds, muscles, big black motherfucker. And this dude, Shabash, was no joke. He used to hold down the 5%ers. I knocked him out twice. I had two fights with Shabash, and I knocked him out twice. But regardless that I knocked him out, Shabash was like a model level in body. I'm talking about body size. All right, for Freddy Krueger to come out of nowhere and blaze this dude, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, called him 4 times in the face. Shabash was never the same. Everywhere Shabash used to go, the first thing they used to do was sing that Freddy Krueger song. 1, 2 years ago, 2. Seriously, no crazy joke. Number 5. This is, I have to say, it was one of the saddest ones that I've seen. Actually, I did not see this. I heard of this. And this was in C95 again. C95, this young Spanish kid got raped by an older Spanish man. No question, got raped. Bro, witness to that rape was one my man CeeLo and the other my man Trey Bag. Trey Bag was a house gang. Trey Bag told me, man, that the kid that got raped was a new kid that came from the streets. He didn't have not even a week in prison. And what happened, this OG who was a predator, a child molester, had to be, because this dude was like I could say this dude was like in his late 40s. And the kid that got raped had to be his early teens. It had to be like 19, 20 years old. It had to be. So this OG, how he caught him? By telling him, yo, I got cigarettes, yo, here, go take a shower. I got soap, I got shampoo, I got deodorant, I got sandals. Go take a shower, go get clean, and I got you, and blah, 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 blah. The young kid felt that this older dude was going to take care of him, and the way that he was going to look out for his hygiene, was going to look out for his lungs, and I'm talking about look out for his lungs because the man was giving him cigarettes. So what he did, and this is what the part that Trey Back told me, that once the young kid came out of the showers, he went to the OG cell, and the next thing you know, all you heard was screaming. And when Trey Bag and my other man got there, blood all over the bed. Homeboy ripped that man's gluteus maximus. I mean, ripped them apart. And yes, homeboy got stabbed up for that. Like 2 days later, he got stabbed up from that. And I'm not going to say who stabbed him, but just put it to you like this. The dudes that caught him was the dudes in his own house. They found that disrespectful, especially to a young man. Especially, this kid was not gay. Actually, what I heard about a couple months after that this kid went home and he tried to kill himself 2 times, bro. Not once, but twice, because of what that OG did to him. I mean, it must have been mentally, physically exhausting. And my shout out to that young man. And I hope he's alive. I hope he went through that. I hope he beat that. I hope he conquered that. And I hope right now he's with his wife. I hope he has a wife and kids. Because when something like that happens to you, man, it really happens to you, okay? So this is some of the things that I seen in Rikers Island that I call real nasty. And I'm going to hit you with some more. Believe me, there's a lot more. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you another one real quick one. Not 5, but I'm giving you number 6. Number 6, crazy. This is not in Rikers Island. This was upstate prison. Actually, we call it downstate. Right across the street from Fishkill Correctional Facility. Right downstate, and the state is New York State. The county is Fishkill. All right, Fishkill County. I used to go over there, Fishkill, when I was a little kid, because my aunt and my cousins used to live up in Fishkill. So it's a beautiful town back then. I don't know about now, but back then it was gorgeous. But anyway, Fishkill, I witnessed that a CO was having a relationship with a gay dude. And the relationship that he had with the gay dude lasted for a couple of weeks. And it was in the same floor where I was at. You see, in downstage, you got 1, 2, let me see, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wow, hold up. 1, you walk in. To your left, to your right, bam. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got three. You got 3 places or 3 spots where it's in the same building, but you got 3 places that got 2 floors, and in each floor you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 prisoners. So you got 6 prisoners in the top, 6 prisoners and 6 prisoners in the top, 6 prisoners in the bottom, and it goes like that in the other 2 places. Now, the gay dude, he was in my floor, but 2 cells away from me. When the day that he told us that the CO was going to go over there and check him out, remember, this is downstate recession. We did not have no cigarettes, no nothing. This is when you first come in. I'm a parole violator, so I could get all that as soon as, once my wife sent me my package, I could get that in the next day or 2 days or whatever. But once again, we didn't have no cigarettes, no nothing. So what happened? The CO told the gay dude, yo, I'm gonna bring you some cigarettes, I'm gonna bring you this and blah, 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 candy and all that good shit. So we were like, all right. So the gay dude told us, yo, listen, by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I need you guys to fall back. So if you guys are reading a book, make believe you guys are sleeping. So me, no question about it, I go to sleep early in downstate, you feeling me? So I went to sleep. I wake up like about maybe, I didn't have no watch at that time, but like I woke up, I know it was like about 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? The CO was inside that dude's cell, blazing. They both was blazing each other. Because when I left downstate, that I went to not even go to Mid-Orange, I went to our Mid-State Correctional Facility. One of the dudes that was with me in downstate told me that the gay dude's ex-boyfriend, who was downstairs, who was in downstairs floor, while we was in the top floor, he was in downstairs floor, he went and told the captain what was going to, not the captain, the sergeant, what was going to happen. And what happened? The sergeant got there at a certain time and caught the CO inside the cell, and yes, the gay dude was blazing the CO. They caught them out there. It was embarrassing. The CO lost his job. I heard that his wife divorced him. So not only he lost his job, he lost his wife, he lost his house, and he lost his kids for messing around with a chump. That happens, all right? So I hit you with 6 stories. 6 banging, nasty stories, you heard? And I got a lot more. And yes, your boy K-Solo is coming back with the Rikers Island stories. The king of the Rikers Island stories, the original Puerto Rican who started this Rikers Island story shit. All right? So for you guys out there when see this Rikers Island story shit, salute your boy K-Solo, all right? Peace. And this is once again Rikers Island Stories, story time with your boy K-Solo at where? At the Ghetto Gossip Show with your boy right here, Big K-Solo. Salute. Peace.